Well, hello there, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. It's been a long while. Oh, I'm coming in all kinds of fucking blurry. What's going on? Focus, focus. If you're watching live, say hi in the chat. Sorry, getting all the settings squared away still. I apologize. I know, I know. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Why does it keep going blurry? Camera's working overtime. Hopefully it's all working and all the things. Let's see. Twitch. We'll go over some scary videos tonight. Good on there. Okay. I am live. Okay. Good. And if you're watching on YouTube, I know that loaded up. I got the notification for that one. All right. Let's watch some scary videos. Haven't done this in a while. It's been a few months since I've streamed any. It's been a long time actually, and I know I keep saying I'm gonna come back, but I always get busy with life, and I don't know what's going on with my camera today. It keeps going blurry for some reason. So I'll give people a few minutes to hop on here. Right, that's about right. All right. As always, I use Search Spooks, and depending on how it's going and how many people are watching live, we'll do some more. I wonder if I can go live. I should be live on TikTok. I should be live on Twitch, Kick, YouTube. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hopefully I sound good. Babe, you watching? I'm not live on TikTok? Gosh damn it. Let's try again. Let's see. I'm not on TikTok yet. Let's see if that went live. Does that work? Am I live now? On TikTok? Cool. Alright. There we go. Alright. Well, I'm going to get into it. If you happen to watch live, just say hi. Hopefully it all comes in clearly. Alright, let's go. I'll have to mess with these camera settings later. Alright, let's go. Watch. I'm gonna start with Sir Spook's 11 terrifying videos that haunted me. And if you guys don't know, I'm a paranormal investigator, so is my wife and oldest daughter. So if it's anything ghostly related, I'll give my 2 cents on that. If it's worth anything, Jesus Christ. God. All right, so we're gonna get into it.
Hello everyone, my name is Spooks, and today we'll take a look at
My little one
scary
saying hi.
videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more scary content. Alright, with that said, let's begin. A YouTuber known as Welcome to the Woods UK regularly shares his camping adventures across the country, documenting his experiences and discoveries along the way. In a video posted to his channel in February of 2024, he sets out to spend the night in a secluded cabin he's been building deep in the woods. But what starts as a simple DIY project soon takes a shocking turn. Watch this.
Don't know what is going on here. This woodland just gets stranger and stranger, but the gutting thing is I was hoping to show you lot that cabin built from start to finish. It was just going to be a little cabin. Might as well show you it now. It's wrecked, but I might as well show you it's wrecked now. But I'll show you the video I was starting to make that would have probably took a month or two to put up. Although there weren't a lot of work put into that frame, there was a lot of work elsewhere on the yard where I've broken down about 50-60 large 7-foot pallets, broken all the boarding off it to make walls for that. I even measured up my stove, so a little stove would have gone in there.
Sadly, the shed structure he was trying to build was destroyed by a trespasser, much to the man's obvious displeasure. Sometime later, he records 2 trail cam videos, which end up capturing something equal parts fascinating and freaky.
There's a figure at night time that's in the right hand side of, I believe it's camera 6. Starts off, comes out of the woodland, and then all of a sudden it seems to trigger the camera again and then come back out. That again happens about a week later on camera 4, but this time it's daytime and it's a bit more explainable. I mean, it looks to me like someone's in there poaching for the deer perhaps, or doing a bit of wildlife photography, but whoever it is shouldn't be there.
As you can see, a person wearing some kind of camouflage is shown walking around the forest. Who is this guy? Nobody knows. He then sets up his camp to spend the night.
It's Bigfoot.
In the forest and see if he can film whoever walks around the forest late at night. The man is prepared with a sound trap that will hopefully scare off the person if they get too close to the camp. We then see footage of the man laying down for the night when he's surprised by something outside. He can hear someone walking around in the forest around him, banging on the trees. Whoever this person is and what their motives are is completely unknown. A second video uploaded by the YouTuber sees him setting up a dummy camp as a trap to film the person walking around the forest.
Those were Bigfoot knocks.
Don't know if you can see it, but just against that tree that's out there in the opening, that is the decoy camp.
I'll show you exactly where we are with an arrow.
as you can see, once you're shut inside, it is quite cosy. I want to keep this light as low as I can, but it sounds like a woman shouting or screaming.
Sorry about that.
Jesus. Jesus. The hell is that? What the hell is that? Switch over to night vision 1 second.
What the man filmed was quite shocking indeed. A woman can be heard screaming somewhere in the distance. Amazingly, the man ended up staying the night there and didn't immediately leave after hearing those screams. Let's just hope he never returns to this place, because next time, things could take an even darker turn.
Alright, what do you guys think? I'm thinking it's Bigfoot. And a person. It's both. Do you guys actually believe in Bigfoot? You guys believe in aliens, UFOs, ghosts, demons? Let me know. Let me know live right now. Let me know. Leave a comment. Leave a whisper if it's on Twitch. Just let me know. Let's continue. Let's continue.
A man named Kevin Vidal posted a video to his YouTube channel all the way back in October of 2012 that showcases some seriously creepy things happening inside the comfort of his own home. In the video, we watch as Kevin makes his way around the house, clearly searching for something. It isn't until the 1.5-minute mark that we find out what it is he's looking for, and as you can expect, it's something terrifying.
You making that shit beeping noise, huh? Talking?
A strange shadow figure can be seen appearing at the bottom of the screen. Also, for this shot right here, look carefully at the front door that the shadow figure dashes past a few times. There's just something so off-putting about this video, and it's hard to say what it is exactly, but it just feels
So the shadows are only moving when the camera moves, so it could be something just standing there. Or it could be someone else inside the house or with him. I don't think it's anything to do with ghosts or anything. Let me know your comments. What do you guys think? I always want to know your guys' thoughts on these videos.
very strange and chill-inducing. This video is proof that even being inside your own home doesn't mean you're truly safe. This next video we'll be having a look at comes from a Mexican TikToker named Jesus Gamboa. Jesus works as a trucker for an undisclosed company, and this video shows him walking around his truck. At first, it seems like nothing wrong could possibly happen here, but that couldn't be any further from the truth. Watch what happens when Jesus slowly walks around the perimeter of the truck. Did you see it? If you look just carefully enough, you should be able to make out what appears to be some sort of
It's like a person to me.
strange entity creepily lurking behind the wheel of Jesus' truck. Sadly, there isn't any context provided with the video, and there haven't been any updates posted, so we unfortunately will likely never know what else happened after this. But if you're watching this and you work as a trucker for a living, be sure to keep this video in mind next time you find yourself clocking off of work for the day. Reddit user Can't Stop Giggling posted this strange video to Reddit about 2 weeks ago and shows him wandering around in the Massachusetts woods back in 2015, seemingly searching for something. As he carefully creeps his way around the woods, trying his best not to make any loud noises, one naturally must wonder what it is he's trying so hard not to scare off. And then we see what it is.
So scary. It's a Bigfoot now. It's a tree now. Oh shit, I was right.
What the f is that? Oh my god.
Out of nowhere, a hairy entity can be seen stalking its way through the forest before eventually disappearing into the trees, never to be seen or heard from again. The uploader himself believes this to be a baby Bigfoot, and just by simply looking at its appearance, that description definitely seems quite accurate. Of course though, just like with every Bigfoot sighting, we should take it with a grain of salt. There's always the possibility that this is a hoax. But what do you guys think? Did this Reddit user actually end up capturing legitimate footage of a baby Bigfoot, or was this simply something else? If so, what is it? Tell me your thoughts in the comments.
A baby Bigfoot. I'll go with the baby Bigfoot. I like that answer. Again, your guys' input.
A Reddit user known as Mandrew338 posted a truly fascinating video on the popular UFO subreddit that has certainly gotten a lot of people talking over the course of the past few months. For context, here's how the story goes. At approximately 4:05 AM on January 1st, 2025, a helicopter crew flying northeast from Yuma to downtown Phoenix observed two unidentified aircraft moving northward. The pilot, an experienced former US Army Black Hawk pilot, noted that neither aircraft was visible on ADS-B-In, a passive radar system that typically detects other aircraft in real time. The aircraft had no visible navigation lights, which was unusual given their direction and the crew's ability to see such lights using night vision goggles, NODs. One aircraft ascended and disappeared, while the other descended and moved away before vanishing. Shortly after, more unidentified objects appeared, prompting the crew to begin filming. Given their extensive experience flying at night and observing various aerial phenomena, including flares, satellites, meteors, and military aircraft, the crew found these sightings highly unusual. The crew consisted of the pilot, a paramedic with 2 years of night flying experience, and a nurse with prior military medic experience. They emphasized that distinguishing depth through NODs can be challenging, but brighter objects generally appear closer due to their halos. Upon reviewing the footage, the nurse noted that some depth information was lost compared to viewing through binocular NODs, but the objects were visibly in front of low-altitude clouds and terrain, ruling out satellites. The full 20-minute video along with a flight radar screenshot was provided for further analysis. The sighting occurred near restricted military airspace and a nuclear facility, adding to the mystery.
Hey, I don't live too far from there. How cool was that?
While open to rational explanations, the crew remained perplexed by the event, as it differed significantly from anything they had previously encountered. This is by far one of the most interesting videos I've seen in a long time, and it's one that has been quite a hot topic over on the UFO subreddit, and for good reason. So tell me, what do you guys make of this video? As always, be sure to leave your thoughts.
They're UFOs. I don't know what they are. I'm just gonna go with unidentified flying object because that's what it is to me.
In the comments. For those of you that drive, you've likely all seen an ambulance driving on the road at least a few times.
I have.
Have you ever been driving and noticed something horribly wrong sticking out of the ambulance? That's what happened to this TikTok user named Jorgelina Pinero, who was simply driving around in Argentina when she noticed that something was sticking out of this ambulance that obviously was not supposed to be there. Have a look.
Ahí toca, mirá. No, burla. Tengo una mano arrastrando ahí. Está loco, está. No se dio ni cuenta que no iba a hacer.
For some strange reason, a human hand can be seen dangling lifelessly out of this ambulance as it drives on the road, completely oblivious to what's going on despite Jorgelina's constant honking. It's an extremely chilling video because it just goes to show you how truly unpredictable life can be. It also makes you wonder what the full context behind this video is.
Yeah, that's just. I don't know about Argentina. I was an EMT firefighter here, in the States, in Arizona. So an arm hanging out of that ambulance, maybe it's just. I don't know. I don't know how that happens, but it's in Argentina, so I don't know anything about what the laws and regulations and the rules are there. So.
A YouTuber named Grizzly Gas is best known for his videos online in which he typically ventures out into the woods on camping expeditions, in which he ends up finding some pretty crazy things along the way. However, one video on his channel in particular stands tall above the rest as being one of the creepiest. The video in question was uploaded to Grizzly Gas's channel on October 29th, 2023, and sees him venturing out into the woods to do some camping. So far, so good. But as I'm sure you can predict, that doesn't stay that way for long. When Gas is settling down for the night and laying inside of the tent with his dog, he becomes visibly startled when he hears this coming from somewhere in the distance.
I don't think it's for me, in that. It were absolutely scorchio inside tent.
Those are those tree knocks again.
He's unable to fully rest after hearing these strange noises, which is very understandable. He then proceeds to talk to the viewers for a little bit, and it seems as if the terrors of the night are behind him. But unfortunately, that isn't actually the case, as just a couple of minutes later, this happens.
I'm gonna have to close up soon because this light's attracting all flies. Right, come on. Why is this light gone off? There we go.
Oi.
But if Gas thought the worst was over, he was not prepared for what happened last.
Get out. Fendi! Fendi! Come here, mate. Oh, you're right.
Out of nowhere, something pushes the tent from above, causing Gas to yell out in complete terror, probably thinking that he was in extreme danger. He proceeds to investigate outside, but is unable to find the cause of the tent being pushed over like that. It's an absolutely terrifying video, and one that shows you that even doing something that's supposed to be relaxing, such as camping, can actually end up being pretty terrifying.
Ooh, I don't know. What do you think about that one, guys? I want your guys' thoughts on that one.
Imagine settling into your couch with a big bowl of popcorn, ready to enjoy a movie. It's a familiar scene, one we've all experienced countless times. But have you ever been watching a film when out of nowhere you think you've spotted something unexpected, something that looks like a real UFO appearing on screen? That's the situation Reddit user Ocean Swim found himself in one day in late 2024. He was sitting down and watching a 1954 movie called Niagara, directed by Henry Hathaway. Pay close attention to this scene in question. Did you see it? If you look just carefully enough, you should be able to make out what appears to be a UFO in the left bottom shot with the helicopter. It's truly remarkable and head-scratching stuff. Ocean Swim says that the movie has absolutely nothing to do with UFOs or aliens, meaning that it was most likely not put in the movie by the filmmakers. So what in the world is going on here? Do you guys think this old movie actually ended up showcasing footage of a legitimate UFO? And if this isn't a UFO, what do you guys think it could be? Be sure to let me know your theories in the comments below.
Nothing. Probably just a balloon or something in the sky. But for all intents and purposes, I'll label it a UFO because I have no idea what it is. That was not there.
This video posted to YouTube Shorts shows a guy playing around with his dogs and just goofing around. He then heads off toward his room to go and get them each a treat, but it's here in which things take a seriously bizarre turn.
Sit. Good girls. Pow. Pow. Whatever. Let me get you a treat. Alright, wait. There it is. There you go. That was weird.
One of the drawers in the man's bedroom begins to open all by itself, much to his understandable confusion. Another video posted to his channel shows something very
There was a cord wrapped around that drawer. Right there.
to his understandable confusion.
Let's continue.
Another video posted to his channel shows something very similar happening. Take a look. man can be seen walking up the staircase when out of nowhere, the door behind him closes. It also doesn't seem like there would be a window anywhere nearby that would have caused this to happen. A third video that was posted just 2 weeks ago shows him working from home. He says he was hearing things inside of the house and decided to set up his camera to see if he could capture any of these noises on camera. What happened was quite shocking.
Hello?
So what do you guys make of these 3 videos? Do you think this man really does live in a haunted house? Is it possible these are all hoaxes? Let me know what you think in the comments below.
No, I don't think it's haunted. I mean, I guess it could be, but I can see how you can fake a lot of this. If you want to know how, you can just ask me.
This next video we'll be taking a look at is a pretty mysterious one, with no context given to it. The video in question was uploaded all the way back in May of 2008 by a Russian YouTuber who was seemingly awoken in the middle of the night and decided to pull out a video camera to start recording. The video shows him making his way throughout his house, all while he breathes heavily, clearly frightened by something. Let's take a look at the footage and see what happens. As the man walks around his house, the lights inside can be seen flickering on and off. He then walks into a room and it's here in which an object begins to move all by itself on a desk, before a pile of objects crashes to the floor behind him. The man can then be heard panicking before the video abruptly ends, leaving us all to wonder what exactly happened next.
It's found footage horror. It's a film. And I'm guessing this was taken a while back, just based on the video quality, this computer, this cell phone.
Object begins to move all by itself on a desk, before a pile
The size of his camera he has in his hand. Guess he's on the vlogger.
crashes to the floor behind him. The man can then be heard panicking before
And anybody that's that scared is not going to bust out a video camera to record everything.
the video abruptly ends, leaving us all to wonder what exactly happened next.
Fake.
Sadly, no updates were ever posted to the man's channel, but it is worth mentioning that he does still post videos, with one even being uploaded just last year, so he's clearly okay these days. Let's just hope that whatever this strange
Why would he not be okay? That doesn't make any sense. Of course he's okay. Even if it was a real haunting, he'd still be okay.
poltergeist is, it doesn't try to come back and haunt him once more.
Number 1.
Over on the popular ghost subreddit, a user known as Chosen12803 posted a video that his sister took while she was at the hospital. It's one thing to be in the hospital because you're sick or injured, but it's another thing to be in the hospital and also encounter something potentially from another dimension. In the video, which was filmed back in 2020, we watch as the uploader's sister records the hallway of the hospital, and it doesn't take long at all for things to start to get pretty creepy. Some kind of strange, ghostly apparition can be seen in the hallway.
And
Another video taken by the uploader's sister shows her film can be seen in the hall.
and arm, shoulder. That's just a person. It's just a person leaning out, showing their hand. And then they've ducked back in.
Some kind of strange, ghostly apparition can be seen in the hallway.
It's a person.
Another
Not a
video
ghost.
taken by the uploader's
No
sister
ghost.
shows her filming over her shoulder, and yet again, this strange entity makes an appearance.
Dear, right there. I don't know. Just a person. Just a person.
It seems as though she tries to investigate the area a bit, but is unable to find anything, which is probably for the best. Who knows what could have happened to her if she successfully got right up close to this spirit. Let's just hope this ghostly apparition is no longer
Just a
roaming
person,
these hospital corridors.
like the shoulder down.
And that was 11 scary.
That was 11 scary videos, guys. What did you guys think about that one? Were you watching? Or were you watching? Were you watching? Go lay down. Should we do another one, guys? Should we do another one, guys? Should we do another one? Let's find another one. Let us find another one. Let me know if you're watching live. Say hi. Let's see. Let's do nukes. I haven't done nukes in a while. Nukes top 5. There we go.
Proud mom Savannah says that she often took her daughter to see her grandmother at the nursing home, and that her little girl always loved those visits. Unfortunately, one quiet night, Savannah's elderly grandmother passed away peacefully in her sleep. The very next morning, just before sunrise, Savannah's daughter wakes up and wanders into her playroom. She sits there in the dark, all alone, playing and just talking to herself. But when Savannah listens closely to the security footage, it seems like her daughter might not have been alone after all. The toddler seems to be speaking directly to her recently deceased grandmother, even gently reminding Grandma that she's now with the angels on the other side.
It's nighttime, we can sleep. And you want
Savannah says that she can't explain.
That's pretty cool. They say kids are more sensitive than adults are and can sense stuff that we can't. So it might be real. No way of knowing. I hope it's real. That's pretty cool if it is.
What happened, but that watching the bittersweet video always brings tears to her eyes. She believes that her grandma came back to say one last goodbye to her beloved little granddaughter. The unseen observer, Rhett Anderson, who is an Air Force medic, says that strange things often happen at the military base's treatment facility where he works.
That ain't it.
One late night, Rhett is sending his wife a Snapchat message when he captures something that is pure nightmare fuel.
But yeah, there's that. Anyway, I just had to check to see my real quick. I'll be home in a sec, but I love you crazy.
Did you see it? In the doorway across the hall, some strange dark shape seems to peer down from the top of the doorway. Something with two little widely spaced eyes. As it ducks out of sight, a strange sound can be heard. Now, there isn't supposed to be anyone else in the base medical facility, so Rhett goes to investigate. But he doesn't see anything. Rhett says that his wife later pointed out the strange onlooker in his video, and when he saw it, it sent a chill down his spine. Next stop, nowhere.
That's a pretty cool video, but nothing scary. I don't know if that's real or not. I don't want to say it's not, because it's an armed veteran right there. But it could be fake too, so I'm not too sure. Alright. We're going to keep going. Again, I want to know you guys all your opinions on all these clips. And if you guys need me to stop them, rewind them, and stuff like that, let me know, because we can discuss this.
The property manager of a high-rise building in China steps into the elevator for what should have been a routine ride. But out of nowhere, things take a terrifying turn. The elevator suddenly lets out a loud metallic bang and then slams to a violent emergency stop. The property manager is a bit shaken, but luckily he's unharmed. However, there was something more going on here. Did you see it? In the reflection of the elevator doors, something strange appears, like a pale hand or maybe a long white finger reaching towards the man's shoulder. Others say it looks more like a ghostly mist creeping through the small gap in the elevator doors. But either way, let me know what you think.
Looks like a reflection of a light or something. I don't think that's anything paranormal.
Next up, three friends are on a summer trip to Spain, staying in a large high-rise hotel. One night they hop on the elevator to head down to the lobby, but that's when things start to go very wrong.
Yo, so this elevator is acting mad weird. We started a few floors up, and
Fast forward to 45 minutes later, and the guys are still stuck in the elevator as the lights flicker and the temperature begins to rise from the summer heat.
Alright, so the power is out. The backup, yeah, there you go. The backup generator has been coming on and off. We've been having the time of our lives. And yeah, we're like cooking alive.
Now, luckily, the hotel does have a backup generator, but unluckily, the generator seems to be malfunctioning. And here is where things start to get a bit weird. because for some unknown reason, the elevator takes them to the hotel's 16th floor, which is currently abandoned and under construction.
Oh, no, no, look, it worked. It worked. It worked. It worked.
No. What? It's gonna do it again.
Okay, so it's been doing this for a minute. And there's nothing out there. Alright, no, that did something. That did something.
No. Dude, I don't know.
What is going on?
Are we too heavy? Is there someone there? What the?
The doors shut again, trapping them inside. But a little bit later, and finally there's a silver lining, as the elevator power seems to come back on.
We're moving.
Fine.
Thank you.
Where are we going?
Oh, wait.
The 16
Stop. No way. No.
That's the same one as before.
No way.
Alright.
The power comes back on and the elevator starts to move, but inexplicably it somehow just ends up back on the creepy abandoned 16th floor. At this point, the friends debate just stepping out and trying to find the stairs. But with the floor completely blacked out and under construction, they decide it's safer to just stay put. And now, over an hour has passed, and the guys are starting to get a bit stir-crazy in the hot, cramped elevator.
There you go. I got you.
Oh. Oh, he's cooking something.
What are you doing?
Yep. Yep.
I gotta pee.
Oh, you gotta pee.
It's making my bladder. I gotta pee.
You gotta pee.
I feel like a rapper. Go. I gotta pee.
Alright.
I'm holding my bladder.
Yep.
I gotta pee. I don't know what else is going on. I gotta pee. It's making me mad. Going like so. Angry like Bowser.
Guys, this is probably the worst thing anyone did.
Now, shortly after this clip, power was fully restored and the guys finally made it down to the hotel lobby. They upload videos of their harrowing adventure on the elevator, but their viewers spot something truly chilling. Again, did you see it? As the guys are goofing around while stuck on the creepy 16th floor, something black seems to appear behind them and rise up from the floor. So just why did the elevator keep dragging them back to that closed-off 16th floor? And why was it shut down in the first place? But most importantly, what is this? Let me know what you think. If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at
I don't know what that is. Fake is what it is. I do believe that they did get stuck in an elevator, but I don't think it was. I think that was added on later.
nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukes, as there are a lot. I don't post many UFO videos on this channel, but there's something a bit different about this one. Something a little weird and possibly
What? That's
scary.
funny.
So, on
Sorry,
August
my
5th,
little
Andrew
one's
Clifton
trying to
was
watch
walking
me.
his dog Dash in the Malvern Hills of Western England. He was shooting some slow-motion video clips of his dog to post to Facebook. When Andrew checked his footage back, he found something that left him speechless. Steady. Steady. Ooh. Steady. Steady. Ooh. Did you see it? As Andrew films himself throwing a frisbee to his dog Dash, some unknown long cylindrical object seems to fly just over his head at a very fast speed. And so this is when things get a little scary, because cynics and debunkers claim that this object is an arrow, possibly shot from a bow or crossbow.
Looks what it looks like.
This is either some strange UFO or someone randomly shot an arrow at Andrew's head while he was out walking his dog.
Or just shot an
What do
arrow.
you think? Is this something from another world? Government technology? Or, new fear unlocked, someone shooting an arrow at you while you're walking your dog? You decide. The 4th floor. A young
Just an
woman named
error.
Aria is
Just
staying
an
at an
error.
old hotel in Virginia. One night around 10 p.m., she's walking back to her room when she notices a strange-looking man following her. She starts to record with her phone, pretending that she's on a video call to try to scare the guy away. But it doesn't seem to work.
Okay.
What?
Aria says that she heard the man's footsteps behind her start to get faster, and she thought that he was chasing her. So she runs and starts screaming for help. But now this is when things start to get weird, because viewers begin to notice that if you slow down the video at a couple of key moments, no one can be seen chasing Aria. And so now we cut to a completely different TikTok account, one made by a guy named Tony who is a maintenance worker at this very same hotel. Tony sees Aria's video online, so he goes to check the hotel security footage. He finds this.
Y'all, so here's video of that girl that posted, and I'm gonna let y'all know now, it gets really weird. It's like she acting like she's running from something or hiding from something, but there's literally nobody else in the frame. Like she tweaking.
Yeah, it is weird.
And the elevator door is not even closing. Like she playing hide and seek or something.
In the video, we see Aria running down the hall and then cowering in the elevator. But again, no one can be seen chasing.
Okay, she was recording while she was running. Where's her phone at? Or her camera, whatever she was using at all. Like, there's nothing in her hands while she's running. Nothing in her hands in the elevator.
Aria runs out. Tony says that the front desk clerk said that Aria did eventually make it downstairs. She left in an Uber without a word. So now, Tony is curious as to just what might have happened to make Aria run away. He finds the girl's room number and goes up with a coworker. What they find is truly disturbing.
It's like all my stuff is just left here. It's crazy. Yo, this is ridiculous. What the heck is this doing in here?
Yo, hold on, y'all. Why the f is this in here? Hold this. Yo, y'all. This is crazy.
All of Aria's luggage is still in the room. Even stranger, the room looks like it has been ransacked, with things strewn all over the floor. Weirdest of all, Tony finds something commonly called an underdoor tool. This device is often used by criminals to break into hotel rooms with a latched door. So now Tony thinks that someone might have been in Aria's room, and maybe there actually was someone chasing her. He goes back and takes a closer look at the hotel security footage. What he finds chills him to his core.
Alright, y'all, so I went back and was looking at the video of that girl from the other day, right? Because I'm thinking maybe somebody must be following her. Just keep watching the screen right here, man. I saw something that just... That's just the housekeeper down there. Right there. Right there.
I don't know what that was.
This is crazy. And y'all think that's crazy. Watch, keep watching like right by that door right there, by that table. Keep watching right over by there. My hand is shaking. Right there.
What is that?
What the heck? Bro, that's a rock from that table right there. Those are stones and those in bowls right there by that table. And that one of them stones just fell on the floor.
And there's no way that should happen because there's no wind in there.
Wind ain't even gonna do that though. This is crazy, yo.
Just a few minutes after we see Arya running down the hall, we can see a strange unexplained shadow that seems to speed off down the hallway in the same direction. Shortly afterwards, a stone from a nearby decorative bowl mysteriously launches off the table and lands in the hallway floor. Now, Tony says that he doesn't know exactly what happened here. He says that he has never experienced anything like this while working at the old hotel, but he has heard strange unexplained sounds from time to time.
Keep in mind, there's no construction going on. Nothing.
So was some real person with bad intentions chasing Arya? Was this something supernatural? Or is it all just a very elaborate hoax? As always,
I'm gonna go with a very elaborate hoax. I don't think it has anything to do with paranormal. I think that shadow thing was added after she runs by because it's moving as fast as she was.
just a very
It's her shape, so I'm guessing they just edited her out, just not her shadow. And the rock thing, that same thing, they edited in. It could have been a different time and everything. It's just there's too much going on. It's fake. It's fake. That's again, that's my opinion. I want to know your guys's.
As always, you decide. Unleashed. A couple in West Virginia owns a little pet shop, and they usually let one of their older dogs wander around the place. But one morning when they come in to open up, something seems wrong. The dog isn't his usual happy self. Instead, he's curled up in his bed, trembling, and absolutely refuses to come out. The shop owners are worried, and they check the security cameras to see what might have spooked the little dog. They find something truly bizarre. At around 11:30 p.m., the camera shows the little dog wandering aimlessly through the dark pet store. Suddenly, out of nowhere, something seems to actually launch the dog sideways, hard, almost as if he was kicked. Thankfully, the pup wasn't seriously hurt. But was this some weird freak occurrence? Or does the pet shop have a guest that no one can see? Next up, a guy named...
What was it? Was there a cord in front of the camera or spider web or something? For one. Like this right here. But that could have been just the dog jumping because he got scared at one of the animals making noises or something. I don't think he was kicked.
The pet shop have a guest that no one can see. Next up, a guy named Angelo says that some seriously strange things have been happening in his house in Tenerife, one of the Canary Islands of Spain. Angelo says that one night his dog Nala started acting very weird, as if something had given her a serious scare. Curious and a little worried, they decide to check the security footage. What they find is downright chilling. In the video, little Nala seems upset by something off to the side of the room. Something that we can't see. Nala starts backing away, clearly frightened. Then, suddenly, something seems to violently yank the collar right off the dog's neck. Angelo posted follow-up videos to prove the footage wasn't fake. He showed that the clip came directly from his security camera, and he even demonstrated that Nala's collar is extremely difficult to remove. It doesn't just fall off. Angelo says that since the incident, his poor little dog Nala is a nervous wreck. He says the dog refuses to stay alone and now insists on sleeping in their bedroom every night. As for Angelo, he's added 2 more cameras around his house because he thinks that whatever pulled that collar off is still there, and he plans to catch it on camera. It sees you.
Okay, I like that video, but at the same time, what we can see, like if there's someone on this side of the room, like past this back here, or up here. Obviously, something's got that dog's attention. I don't think it's a ghost. And I don't know if that's the same caller. That could have been a different caller. And he doesn't show the whole thing. He said, yeah, he pulled it from the security clip, but that doesn't mean he showed the whole thing. Everything prior and everything after. So it could, I'm pretty sure it's fake. Pretty sure it's fake.
It seems that both children and to catch it on camera. It sees you. It seems that both children and adults have long found the animatronic robots at Chuck E. Cheese pizza restaurants to be a bit nightmare-inducing. In fact, the creepy robots are so unsettling that they were the primary influence behind the popular horror game Five
Nights at Freddy's.
So, a woman named Gina visited a Chuck E. Cheese restaurant with her child. When the show ends and the animatronics shut down, she decides to take a peek behind the curtain to film the inanimate robots. Instead, she catches something downright creepy. One of the animatronic robots suddenly looks straight at Gina with a wide-eyed stare, almost as if it caught her spying on them. Now, of course, this could have just been some coincidental glitch in the robot's programming, but it bears mentioning that the Chuck E. Cheese animatronics have no facial recognition sensors, no motion sensors, and nothing else that can make them intentionally turn to look at someone. But in this case, it almost seems to stare right into Gina's soul. The Fall of Hood House. Noah says
Crazy.
that he used to live in a 138-year-old haunted house in Lancaster, South Carolina. Shortly after moving into the house, Noah started to hear strange, unexplained tapping from the bottom of the stairs.
Hello? If you can hear me, please stop. Why are you going faster? Oh, no. This is more or less really creepy, like late at night when it happens. During the day, I can walk down here and it's like, okay, it's creepy during the day too. Calm down, girl.
Noah says that the old house was previously inhabited by the Hood family, who all met a tragic fate inside the home.
Judson Hood, the original homeowner of the house, built in 1887. So I went on Ancestry, I go and pay the $19.99, whatever fee it was, and I get all of this dude's family tree information. But pretty much this document up here talks about Judson Hood's death. As it would turn out, Judson was not the only one that died in this house. In fact, every single family member died. Mary Pogue Hood, his wife.
Even weirder, Noah finds out that Mary Hood passed away on the exact spot where he often hears the creepy, unexplained tapping.
So all that knocking sounds that you hear in the previous videos mostly occurred right here at the bottom of the stairs, and that turns out to be the location where Mary fell down the stairs, was immobilized, and then eventually died.
As the weeks wear on, Noah starts to get a bit accustomed to the ghost that he believes to be Mary Hood. He even becomes a bit annoyed by the nightly tapping.
Mary. Mary girl. Ooh, I'm covered in goosebumps. Mary, I know you just died 106 years ago. Give it up, Mary. Cut it out. Come on, Mary, for real. You done said your fucking piece 106 times. Die. Go to the grave.
But apparently, the spirit in his home took that personally. The haunting becomes more intense as one night while Noah has some friends over, the bizarre tapping not only comes from the base of the stairs, but also from the actual walls of the house's second floor.
This hasn't happened in so long. Hello?
Don't do that. No, I ain't kidding. I will leave right now.
Oh my god, look. Please stop.
No, f you. Stop. No, stop.
Noah's friends are not quite as used to the haunted house as he is, and one of them has a physical reaction.
Bailey.
I couldn't help it.
Bailey.
I don't have to be anymore. That's all that matters.
Oh,
But this is when things start to happen that even make Noah's blood run
poor girl.
cold.
What's up,
Camera's
girl?
going fucking blurry again.
Are you trying to say something? Or are you just trying to keep annoying me?
And now the haunting seems to get serious and downright dangerous because Noah's front porch inexplicably just catches fire.
I heard somebody banging. I'm like, what the f?
I did too. I literally went inside. I said, Noah. Tonight, a Queen City News exclusive. A group of roommates in Lancaster County are looking for a hero they say saved their lives. Their home caught on fire without them knowing early yesterday morning. They tell our South Carolina Bureau Chief Shakira Speaks a mysterious Good Samaritan called 911 just in the nick of time.
Those are words you never want to hear, and the roommates say if it weren't for someone driving by, they would have never heard those words either. Homeowner Noah Heaton says it was a normal night for him and his roommates as they were all preparing for bed, but they weren't prepared for what would happen next.
I woke up at about 1 a.m. with my roommates yelling at me, thinking someone's breaking in the front door.
The sounds they heard were from the Lancaster County Fire Department urging them to get out of the house. So barefoot and in pajamas, they got outside, only to see firefighters already tackling the fire on the second story.
And that's when I saw our hand-make an outdoor rug up in flames.
This is left after the fire. Heaton says officials still don't know the cause.
Love you guys.
Oh, yeah.
I really am so glad we're okay. That's for
Each roommate attributes their luck to guardian angels.
So by now, Noah has had about enough of the old haunted house and the ghost of Mary Hood. He just sells the home and moves out. But that's not the end of this story. Because you see, almost exactly 1 year after Noah sold the house, a mysterious raging fire started in the home and it was completely destroyed.
You guys, I'm still in shock that this house burnt to the ground after 3 years of my blood, sweat, tears, and literally my entire bank account poured into this house. For it to burn a year later was insane to me.
Now, regarding the second fire that resulted in the total devastation, again, I had moved out, so I don't know much details about this fire other than the family was in the home when it started, and guess what time it started? 3 a.m.
Thankfully, the family of 4 who were now living in the house made it out without any injuries. Now, after researching this fire, I can confirm that weirdly enough, the fire department does say that it started right around 3 a.m., just as Noah said. And the local fire chief says that the cause of the fire is currently unknown. Shadow in the snapshot.
That was one of the long videos right there. Jeez. So much to take in. Whew. What do you guys think about that one? What do you guys think? Obviously, that was pretty freaky. I don't know why my camera keeps going fucking blurry. I apologize. Is it blurry on there? Jesus Christ. I don't know what's going on with this camera. Maybe it's time for a new camera. This one's old. Anyways, what do you guys think about that one? You guys think that's real? I mean, I think, see, that's a true haunting one, because it wasn't, I mean, I'm pretty sure they added all the scary music and stuff, but that's like a real haunting right there. You're gonna have bangs, and if it's at the same time, it's you know, there's different kinds of hauntings. That one's like, you know, a tape recorder that plays over and over again. That's the scaring me. Or maybe it is smart, because it did say hello to him when he was there. It's an intelligent type haunting, maybe? I like that one. I think that's the realest one I've seen since I started streaming and watching scary videos a long time ago. So let me know what you guys think. Was that one real? Was it fake? Is it scary? What would you do in that situation? I would have the time of my life with this ghost. I don't think the fires had anything to do with ghosts. I just think it's just the luck of the draw, maybe, or maybe someone going through, passing by. Who knows? Who knows? All right, let's continue on. We're almost there, guys.
A young woman named Keeney says that while on a trip to Mexico, she took a photo of her 3 friends with a disposable camera. When she had her photos developed, she was shocked to see a mysterious extra person in the background. Now, at first, many people who saw Keeney's photo said that the dark figure in the background was simply a shadow from one of the girls, or possibly Keeney's own reflection as she took the picture. But then people began to brighten the image a bit and saw this. The extra figure in the photo seems to have a ghastly face. It doesn't look like a shadow, and it certainly doesn't look like Keeney's reflection. So just who or what is this? You decide. Scary videos. Now, this is the place for all the videos that are kind of scary at first, but then just become a little weird or goofy. Mostly just goofy. So first up, a man looks into his hallway and in the shadows, he sees a cat just laying there and staring at him. But he doesn't have a cat.
Not a cat.
I don't have a cat. Come here, kitty, kitty. Oh, oh my god, I thought that was my cat. That's my shoe.
Now, I thought that was a cat too, so maybe I'm blind. Anyway, next up, some guys witness a real zombie attack on their car.
Oh, hey, dude. You're all good. Hey, you're gonna have to get out of the car, sir. Wait.
Get him out, lying down. He's thrashing his car.
Just take his keys.
The car, he's thrashing the car.
I don't want anyone to get into the motor. Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you call that guy a zombie, but he definitely was exposed to some kind of strange chemicals that changed him into that.
Don't do drugs. If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
But the funniest thing about this YouTube video are the comments, like 28 beers later, and the Hills have DUIs, and my favorite, he still has PTSD from the Civil War. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back again next time.
I like the whole lightheartedness at the end of the video so you can stop being scared. Love it. That's awesome. That's amazing. That's awesome. Alright. So we just went through 2 whole sets of videos, and why is this still blurry? Maybe it is time for a new camera. Alright guys, so I'm going to try to get back into it. I want to hit this harder than I ever have before. There's been a lot going on in life. But I'm going to try to push through it and stay strong this time. It's been a long time since I have streamed. So I'm going to get back into gaming. I'm going to get back into scary videos. I haven't done scary videos in a long time for streaming. And I've missed it. And I miss doing it live with people. So hopefully I can get some more live viewers as the more I do this. I'm trying to do at least 3 times a week. Maybe more. Hopefully more. I want to hit this pretty hard. Because I miss you guys. I miss chatting with live viewers. I want to get back into it. And I mean it this time. As long as nothing else in life happens. But it always does. But I'm going to keep going even though that happens in life. So there's that. So let me know what you guys think. You guys can write me on all the socials. If you guys see this colorful glow on this side of me, that's Ariel over here. It's cutting her in and out.
Hello.
She wanted to say hi to you guys. Say hi.
Hi, everyone.
She's been waiting for me to stream forever now. It's been, like I said, it's been a while. I'm getting back into it. Hopefully a lot. I want to start doing it until I do it every day, and start getting some real followers and stuff. Let me know what kind of scary videos you guys want me to go over. If it's aliens, UFOs, I mainly try to do ghost ones. Let me know if you guys want my opinion on stuff. We'll break it down. We'll stop. We'll play. We'll rewind. We'll have fun with it. And what games? Scary games, fun games, action games, Call of Duty games. You just let me know. I'm gonna get back into it. I want to hit this hard. I want to get it back up and going again. Are you good?
Yeah, I just like to see.
Okay, go sit down. Go sit down. That's Ariel. Anyways, let me know what you guys want, what you guys think. Let me know, guys. I'm gonna stream if you guys don't even tell me. I'm just gonna do random stuff. I'm more into horror and scary if you guys haven't noticed. Should I go over movies with you guys, like The Conjuring or Amityville Horror or anything? It, Cujo, new, old, in between, everything movies. Guys, let me know. I love you guys. I hope you guys are having a great week so far. I know it's only Tuesday. Would you guys have a good night? Get some rest, and I hope you guys have nightmares. No, I'm just kidding. I hope you guys have good dreams.